Good morning everyone. Today we will discuss about components of food. Yes, components of food. Food are the edible substances that we eat to get energy for proper growth and maintenance of our body cells and to protect our body from different diseases. There are variety of food available and these variety of food depend on the taste, lifestyle and availability of the food material. For example, in the north region, dal, chapati, rice is the main food, and in the south region there are dosa, curry, idli are the main food. So there are variety of food. It depends on the taste, lifestyle and availability of the food material. Our meal is made up of number of food materials which is easily available for us. So that means it is a combination of a number of a variety of food materials, and when this diet contain all the nutrients in an adequate amount, all the nutrients like carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. So a diet which contain all the nutrients, carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals in an adequate amount along with water and roughage. Along with water and roughage. This diet is known as balanced diet. This diet is known as balanced diet. And to remain healthy, to protect the body from different diseases, for proper growth and maintenance of our body, balanced diet is must. If we are not taking the balanced diet, it will adversely affect the growth of our body. And this balanced diet, which is a combination of different nutrients along with water and roughage, is not same for everyone. It varies from person to person. This balanced diet varies. It depends on the age, sex and the type of work done by a person. It depends on the age, sex and the type of work done by a person. For example, a mother, a pregnant lady, a nursing mother needs more protein so that it can serve to the needs of her child. In the same way, a growing child needs more protein for its proper growth and for the proper maintenance of its body cells and tissue. For example, we can take one more example. A hard worker, like a laborer, a hard worker needs more carbohydrates and fats, which are the energy giving food, as compared to a person who work in an office. So these are the different components of the food, and these components of food are needed by our body so that we can grow and in a proper way and to protect our body from different diseases. Each food item is made up of one or more ingredients. Yes, each food item is made up of one or more ingredients and these ingredients either we will obtain from plants or from animals. These ingredients either we will obtain from plants or from animals. These ingredients contain nutrients. These ingredients contain nutrients like your carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. So these are the different nutrients present in the food. Out of these, carbohydrates and fats give us energy. Proteins are the body building food. They are must for our proper growth of the body. And vitamins and minerals are protective food. They protect us from different diseases. So these are the nutrients which are present in the food, and we can easily check the presence of these nutrients in any given food item. And to do that test, we need some solutions, and we can easily make that solution, at a home. For example, first of all, we will prepare the dilute iodine solution. For this, to prepare the dilute iodine solution, we need few drops of tincture iodine. So when we add the few drops of tincture iodine in a half filled test tube of water, our dilute iodine solution is ready. In the same way, to prepare the copper sulfate solution. To prepare the copper sulfate solution, just take the 2 gram of copper sulfate and add it into the 100 milliliter of water. Shake it well and a solution of copper sulfate is ready. To prepare the solution of sodium hydroxide or caustic soda, simple. Take the 10 gram of caustic soda and add into 100 milliliter of water. Shake it well and a solution is ready. So with the help of this solution, iodine solution, we can easily test the presence of starch in a given food item, and with the help of copper sulfate and the sodium hydroxide solution, we can easily test the presence of proteins in a given food item.